You're listening to NGSC Sports Radio. Hear us live on NGSCSports.com, where you can get awesome analysis for all things sport. Or check out our podcasts on iHeartRadio, Spreaker, iTunes, TuneIn, and much more. For our latest videos, head to NGSC Sports YouTube channel. Follow us on Twitter at NGSC Sports and like us on Facebook. NGSC Sports. We never stop.
This is the Happy Hour Network.
Pay attention, son. This is for your own good.
This is Shane Young from HoopsHabit.com, and you're listening to the Earnestly Speaking Podcast, the best podcast on the web.
The Earnestly Speaking Podcast is a show that is founded on free-flowing conversation and may at times venture into mature subjects. Listener discretion is advised.
Yeah, Earnestly Speaking Podcast. Let's get it. I'm a giant in New York, in Miami carry heat. So much more in store, my product can flood the street. Opinion Nation Godfather, CEO. Puff in the late 90s, gon' see me blow. Oh, got my hustle on, no imitation of that. Army of untouchables, Opinion Nation staff. Never an off season, homie, check the numbers. Heart throbbing my own right, supplying southern comfort. Earnestly speaking, my ego is well fed. Earnestly speaking, you're too feeble and no threat. See, I'm like a hurricane, you're a mild breeze. Earnestly speaking, leaving Eli a dynasty. Shake!
All right, welcome to the Earnestly Speaking Podcast. I'm your host, Ernest E.J. Christian. This person here needs no introduction. None at all. G. Steelio, GW Gras. What's up, G?
What's going on, man? It's been a while since you and me been on the waves together.
Yeah, you left me, bro. You left me. You left me. Like, it's like no warning. It's like, I'm leaving you now. I'm done with you.
I'm pretty sure I did it professionally and gave you like a 2-week notice.
Yeah, you did. I know. You did in a text. Well, I didn't get the facts. I just got a text saying 2 weeks, 2 week notice.
No. We did the whole Pat Riley thing. There was no facts. There was no facts this time. I just gave you a 2-week notice.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, we did a podcast a couple weeks ago, but it was like a little 10-minute little Cam Newton, love fest. But we haven't really discussed anything in a while. Dude, what's going on with you? What's up? What's up? I mean, I mean, we talk all the time, obviously, but I don't think the listeners have really, let's listen to your podcast, of course. F-bombing your way through. By the way, I love your new format on your podcast.
Appreciate it. Yeah,
love it.
You know what? It's funny because I just started listening to the podcast. You and me listen to a bunch of different podcasts.
Yeah.
And none of them are sports related. I mean, I listen to Michael Rappaport, Bill Burr,
probably the
Joe
best one.
Budden podcast, the EMA, and it's like, and it just seems so much more fun to just say the word fuck on your podcast than to not say the word fuck. So and honestly, it's pretty much how I talk to myself anyway, because that's my job. I work by myself, so I curse at myself. So pretty much when you hear me for a half hour or 45 minutes, 60 minutes of me just talking to myself, it's not even me doing a podcast. That's just me. That's just how I am by myself.
Dude, even Bill Simmons says fuck now on the podcast. Like now he's like on
solo really?
Now. Oh yeah, it's explicit now. Explicit. Oh Dave. Oh yeah. The ESPN shackles are off, baby.
Wow, good for him. I didn't know that.
So are those the podcasts you enjoy the most? Bill Burr, of course. You and I love Michael Rappaport's podcast. I mean that's to me that's the elite. That's like the top of the triangle.
Yeah, for me it's Bill Burr, only because it's really him by himself all the time, and he's an animal. He's a womanizer. He gives no fucks,
So he's an asshole like you.
Problem. Oh, he's hilarious though. At the end of the day, he's just hilarious. But Bill Burr to me is my favorite. Just this is the way he is about it. And at the end of the podcast, he doesn't try to act like he's something great. He'll go on a big rant about the government or something. They go, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Let me shut the fuck up like that. Who the fuck am I? It's just he's out of his mind. So yeah. But the Joe Budden podcast, only because I'm a fan of Joe Budden, so it's easy for me to listen to the podcast.
Yeah.
It's just three friends just sitting around talking shit. Same thing as EMA. Shout out to Big Firm and EMA. Those boys do a good job with EMA.
Yeah, they're really good actually. I subscribed to the podcast actually per your recommendation, and I checked it out. So actually, and they go further than just hip hop music. They go into like some pop culture stuff.
Yeah.
You know, so they do dabble around a lot of other things. Now you you are on this podcast because you are promoting a new book. You wrote a 50-plus page book entitled "All You Need to Know." Very interesting cover, by the way, which I like a lot. By the way, you know, I kind of even with the Monopoly man looking mustache on the front cover, I still envision your face on there. I don't know why. It's weird.
Yeah, that shot for my man Ed Steelio. I told him what I wanted, and he gave me that, and I kind of wanted orange in the backdrop, you know, just pay ode to my Chicago Bears. So I wanted orange in the backdrop, and it worked out perfect. The cover, though, I loved it.
What was the influence on the book? What made you want to write this book about this subject? What is the book about? First off,
the book is you know, like on the onset, it looks like it's me telling guys how to pick up women, but it's more than that. Because the reason why a lot of guys don't pick up women is because they just lack confidence. So they never built it up in themselves to go approach a girl. Because I've hung out and I hang out with guys who just are scared to talk to girls.
But but maybe also they're not as good looking as you are. I mean, come on now.
No, that's impossible.
Exactly. But that's what I'm saying. Maybe those guys don't have confidence, or maybe it's not as good looking as you are. And
no. That's the thing, though. They don't even have to be ugly guys or guys who you can't fool. They're not like nerds or these guys. You go chill out, have a beer, watch a game with, joke around. But when it comes to women, they have no idea. So in this book, I'm pretty much telling guys how to build a confidence that isn't a facade. You know, it's taking your best qualities, blowing them up, and presenting them, making yourself interesting. And what to do when you approach these women and how to handle these women, because there's many different situations when it comes to women, because women are all fucking out of their mind. You know, so there's no way to just pinpoint. There's no way to say this is how to talk to women, and you're trying to picture an ideal woman, because an ideal woman is a figment of our imagination. It's just like in motion pictures, because women are probably the most imperfect human beings. Obviously, they're like two opposite human beings, us and them, but they are the most imperfect of the human beings. So it's hard to decipher. But in this book, it's like 50 pages, quick read. And if you know me and you read it, you can hear, you can definitely see it's my tone. It's I'm pretty much coming out unfiltered on it, you know. And I enjoyed writing it. It just, you know what's scary? Like my goal these days is to write novels, you know.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we discussed this on the show.
This is a 50-page book. And it kicked my fucking ass. 15 pages of me talking shit, and it kicked my ass. Like, I think I proofread it about 10 times. I had 2 other people proofread it. From my friend Nick edited the whole thing with me, and it's a process. It's a process, so I can't even imagine when it's time for me to, like, write a novel, like 250-page, 300-page novel. That's gonna be the end of my life, bro.
You know, I think the reason why it's that way, why it's so, is that because this book is supposed to be precise to the point, and sometimes you have to cut out all the fat and things that don't really need to be there, and that's a lot harder than you realize. Like when you want to find an article, you know, if you want to keep an article around 400, 500 words, sometimes that's harder because like you have all this as you're writing, you have all this stuff that comes out of your head, and like you feel like you have to add it, but sometimes you add it dilutes the the core of the story. And I think maybe that's why you had an issue with that.
No, you're right. It's probably because it's funny because when you're writing articles, you just got to get right down to it. You know, and when I write my blogs, I'm a little bit more wordy. I give myself like a 1,000 word limit, which is a bit wordy for a blog. But yeah, you're right though. You know, it's a different process when you're going to describe every little detail as you would in a real novel compared to this 50-page piece of shit.
Well, give me an example of something. I mean, I don't want to go into a lot of the book because you know, obviously it's you know, we want people to support the movement and support the book. Mm-hmm. But give me an example of something, advice you gave in this book that somebody can actually learn right now on this podcast.
All right. Yeah. Matter of fact, I actually say this all the time, so it's not even that big of a deal. But when guys are at a bar, I hate when guys they see a girl that they want to talk to, and the first thing they do is, "Oh, can I buy you a drink?" Or you just go and buy her.
That's stupid.
It's the dumbest fucking thing ever. and in this book, I give you ways on how to avoid that, like how to be a cheap bastard about it, and pretty much like if the girl's at the bar and she just gets her drink, that's when you make your move. you know? And you have to watch her when she's drinking her drink, because if she's drinking it fast, she's a lush. And you kind of know what you're dealing with from the start. But if she's a regular chick, she's just drinking it, and then pay attention, because if her drink's going down halfway, a third of the way, you may want to be like, yo, let me catch up with you later. It's my friend's birthday, yada, yada, I'll be right back. So, yeah. And scope it out, wait till she orders another drink, and just keep on hawking him like that. It's a real scumbag thing to do, but it's never worth it to buy a girl a drink, because some girls go out with no money in their pocket, DJ, because they know we're fucking idiots and we're going to spend money. And let me say, the mentality is stupid, because a girl's pussy is worth more than $6. Oh, then you're going to spend on up here. You know, so the whole mentality of it is stupid. But she's not going to sleep with you because you ordered 2 beers. It's not going to happen. You know, I mean, there are some girls out there that would say, no, I will. But in reality, like, that's how to handle the bar scene. Don't ever buy a girl a drink. Even though I will admit, there's been 4 or 5 times in my life where you just kind of get caught in a situation, you're taken out of it, and you just got to get the drink. But it's always when you're already engaged in the conversation with them. That's never the opener.
Easy for you to say because you're GW Gras.
I mean, hey, you know what it is, too? I'm really obnoxious, my fucking girl, so I really don't give a shit. Like I talk to a girl, and I'm kind of just talking about myself. So I really don't care. Like, I really.
And the thing is, I believe that too. I believe that. We've met before. Like, believe me, you are. People say, "Oh, is G really the way he is on radio?" Is yes, he is. He's actually worse in person.
Yeah, I think I am worse in person.
You actually controlled on podcasts.
Even my girlfriend will look at me and she's like, I don't know why your friends say you're friends with you, because you treat them like shit. I'm like, shut up. Shut up. Okay. You just don't understand.
You like, as you said, do you plan on writing some more stuff like next year or so?
Yeah. It's just so time consuming, but like, you know, it is like after football season's done, it's like a lot more opportunities kind of open up for me. So I guess it's already good. College season for the most part is done. You know, it's just bowl games and stuff like that, so it's done. So NFL is coming to their final run now. Last 4 weeks right now, NFL. So it gets a lot. It gets a lot clearer for me, and I already started working on 2 novels, which is stupid because I should only focus on one.
Yeah, but you're G. Like, you like to complicate things because you like to complicate things. Just sort of say complicating things.
Oh, so, yeah, I love complicating things. So I started 2 novels, but and then I got one in my head that I really want to get going on, but I'm really just going to keep that in the back burner until these 2 are done. So.
Yeah. It's funny, like, you know, you're talking about how, like, you know, now that football is ending soon, like, you feel like you have a life again. Like, it's funny. I was telling my wife yesterday how, like, you know, Saturdays is like kind of cool now. Like, you could do more stuff now because now that college football's over, pretty much. You know, other than the bowl games, you know, and it's weird. Like, as a kid, when you're younger, you feel depressed that it's done, but then, like, as an adult, you're like, I actually have more time to do stuff now. It's weird. It's such a weird fucking thing because it's not because we don't love the sport. We love the sport because it obviously watch it, but it's just that one of those things where, like, not that I miss it, but it's like, okay, good, it's gone. Now I can actually get shit done. I'll miss it probably in July when, like, it's getting close to coming back, but not out the gate after it's over.
No, it's great because, like, and then it's funny because then, like, when I have other things to do, I don't want to do them because I want to watch college football. So it's really like a love-hate relationship with this college football thing. You know, because I really have no weekend. You know, especially during the end of college football, it's retarded because the MAC conference plays a game Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday night.
Which is stupid.
I watch these games because I gamble. I mean, when you're a gambler, you got to watch them. You know, so it's fun. So I have no life during football season.
I swear to you, I swear to you, Roger Goodell wants to have more divorces in this country because the fact that he's fucking pushing Thursday Night Football, you know, throw down on a freaking throw. By the way, this year has actually had some good games this year. This has been probably the best Thursday Night Football season that we've ever had. But that said, you know, I feel like he wants more divorces in this country because, like, he's adding more stuff throughout the week, and I hate that. As a father now, and as a husband, I hate that shit now because I want to have my Sundays be dedicated to that, and that's it, and leave it alone.
I mean, like, Thursday Night Football is kind of like one of those things. Like yesterday, I went out to play basketball. I really didn't give a shit. I just went out and played basketball with my friend Mike for a little bit, and then I didn't really care. And Sunday night, you and me already discussed. Sunday night, I'm done with football. I watch all day Saturday, all day Sunday.
This is our game on. This is our game or
yeah, it's like unless it's the Bears on at that time, I really don't care. And Thursday Night Football is turning into that too. Like, I'm